Hello, Mana. Welcome to this course, The Steps to Healing Your Inner Child. What is your inner child? The inner child is the little girl that lives inside of you that one day was 0 to 12, 13 years old, and she suffered several things. And whatever happened to that child are things that you resist and that probably very likely persist in your life. And so through these modules, I'm going to talk about your healing process how do you go through the healing process for your inner child. And it takes time and patience, but you'll be able to work through these issues very thoroughly with me, right? Also, another of my recommendations is I am the professor for the Clarity course in Latina Empire, and our pillars based out of heart, mind, and money. Heal your heart, challenge your mind, and then fill your pockets. So, clarity, getting clarity on who you are, where you come from, and where you're going is super important. For more information on clarity, you can definitely send us an email at concierge@thelatinaempire.com or perla@thelatinaempire.com, or go in our link or bio on our social medias and our website and look for Clarity, because I do cohorts with live masterminds, or this course can also be pre-recorded for you. So we're going to dive into the module so that we can go through the steps to healing your inner child, especially in this month where we celebrate moms. Module number 1, becoming aware. Become aware that you may be in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90 plus, and there's an inner child within you. Listen to that girl. Talk to that girl. It's important that you recognize her and that you bring her to light, because she too needs love and she too needs attention. Life is not only the adulting life where everything's serious, everything is responsibilities, everything is, goal oriented. There's a kid in you and you need to bring her out. This can be done through meditation, journaling, coaching, talking to a counselor, talking to a friend. Like, who were you from 0 to 3 years old that you remember or that you were told of? Who were you from 3 to 6 years old? Who were you from 6 to 10 years old? Like, who was this young kid? What did she like to do? What did she like to eat? Where did she live? How were her parents? What things happened to her that hurt her? Talk about these things, because it's important to heal your inner child. Module 2 is acknowledge and accepting. So whatever surfaces from the conversations that you have with your inner child, or when you're telling somebody about who your inner child is, accept what that inner child is feeling. Don't doubt, don't be afraid, don't, be repentful for what you're feeling. Like, just let yourself flow and open up and accept what this inner child is telling you. Don't negate what this child needs or what this child needed in its time. It's important to allow your inner child to express its feelings without no judgment. So on your book, you can write, some of these feelings that as you open up, your story from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, what was going on in your life? What were some of the situations that were going on? So module 3 is validating the feelings of your inner child. So how do you do that? Not judging them versus listening. Like, let yourself speak to others. Don't hold back. There might be facts that happen that you're embarrassed. Don't hold back. Just allow those feelings to come forward, because those feelings are important. And let that little girl know that it's okay to feel the way she's feeling. Because now you're an adult and you can take care of her. Now you will understand why certain things happened, and maybe even understand them or relate to them. So if your mother or your father made you feel a certain way, now you understand what maybe you see it in a different way, what they were going through that they made you feel like that. Module 4, create a safe space for your inner child, right? So when you're speaking to your coach, your counselor, your friend, your sister, anybody that you can just open up with and vent, create a safe space. It's a safe space where you're present, you're in the moment, you're letting your feelings flourish, you're going back into the memory lane and digging in 30, 40, 50 years, and there's things coming up. So be present, light up a candle, have a nice space around you so that you allow comfort to sit in and let you speak what you're feeling. In this module, number 5, we're talking about self-care and self-compassion. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be embarrassed. What happened to you, what happened to your inner child, it was not your decision. However, it was the life that those around you set up to be, right? So if it was good or not that good or really, really bad, you need to be compelling to understand that it was out of your control. It's not something that you chose for yourself. Therefore, you should have compassion for yourself. You were put through this situation based on other people's decision and results, and also environments that they couldn't control. Because a parent always wants to be the best parent. An uncle always wants to be the best uncle. However, their environment might have not been the best to give you that perfect scenario that you would have liked. So now that you're an adult, and as you speak to your inner child, you have to show compassion, show you care, and show yourself some love. Take yourself out to dinner, give yourself that massage, go and do your nails, go and do your hair. Just love on yourself. Nobody's going to love you as much as you can love yourself. And so in this module, in your workbook, write about how you can demonstrate yourself more self-care and more self-compassion. Remember, I'm here in the Mana Lounge. I deliver a course every single Monday, and I do this for love, and I do this because as I speak, I learn more, but I also encourage and inspire others to dig in and heal, because Latina Empire is heal your heart to challenge your mind and then fill your pockets. And so my purpose in life is to ignite acts of kindness, and I do this through small, quick learning courses like this, sending you love.